Okay. I need the price to go up. I can't take this anymore. Every day I'm checking the price and it's dipping. Every day I check the price, bad price. I can't take this anymore, man. I have overinvested by a lot. It is what it is, but I need the price to go up. Can devs do something?
GM, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, taking a look at the crypto banking apocalypse. Let's have a little look at some of the headline stories in the industry right now to do with that. And also we're going to check in here with BTC as well. So if you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So it certainly looks like the devs have not done anything than continue selling here for Bitcoin. As you can see, the red channel mapped out there is the CME Gap. The gap we left from Friday, the 13th of January, 2023. And these CME gaps form between the closing of the futures on Friday evening and the reopening on a Sunday evening. So as BTC trades 24/7, the difference there is between the CME closing and reopening yet again. So obviously it gapped up during that period. Now this looks like a very likely candidate to be filled with the kind of incessant selling we've seen here and no real reaction from Bitcoin as it meanders down now from the low 22s to the mid 21s this morning. S&P 500 closed just below 4,000 points yesterday, and the Dixie again 105.4 right now. That is looking rather strong, to be honest with you, and definitely causing some of this downward pressure on risk assets. But let's move on to the main stories. So first and foremost, let's start with how it started and how it's going. This was a great tweet. So Paul Krugman tweeted this back in 2018. Cryptocurrency allows you to make electronic transactions, but so do bank accounts, debit cards, PayPal, Venmo, etc. All these other methods involve trusting a third party, but unless you're buying drugs, assassinations, and others, that's not a big deal, he says. Fast forward 5 years to just yesterday, he says too busy to tweet, but not to vent. I've been using Venmo for years, but now it won't allow me to make payments. I spent a lot of time in chat with representatives and they told me they can't explain why or even fix it. The software has taken control. So it now seems those trusted third parties are now causing issues within the banking system. Of course, this being on just a small scale, one individual's issues with the bank. But these are stories I've heard a lot of as of late. People just trying to get their money from A to B, being asked tons of different questions at this moment in time. I've actually had my Wise account cancelled for no reason pending investigation. And if you try to buy some crypto using your bank account, well, many banking institutions will not help you with that. So it may be your money, but it doesn't seem like you're free to spend it how you wish. So Signature Bank is the first main story here. This one is now going into a voluntary bankruptcy. So their share price has, of course, plummeted off the back of this. They're halting operations. As of March 9th today, halting of operations, undergoing liquidations, huge amounts of money being withdrawn, and their total deposits were down massively over the Q4 period 2023. And now this is putting a lot of pressure to the downside on Signature Bank as well. So Silvergate is the one that has officially collapsed. A lot of short interest on that. Of course, you can take great advantage when things are collapsing by shorting these markets to oblivion, but also there's now a lot of short pressure on Signature Bank as well. This was the one that actually Binance had to close ties with, and it now seems the short pressure is definitely on this one. It's down 7% pre-market and 9% year to date. That is the chart there for Signature. Could this be the Silvergate 2.0? We will have to wait and see, but the amount of FUD on this one on Twitter is rather ridiculous. Blood in the water and all that, sharks circling. Silvergate goes down and now they want Signature as well. Here's the pretty picture of the Silvergate stock. Over $100 around 6 months ago. That was around September the 9th. Now down to around $5 today. And we did get quite a bit of early warning on this one. So there's been a lot around Silvergate's collapse. A lot of personalities online have been tweeting about this for quite some time. Then last week, around 7 days ago, Coinbase stating they're no longer accepting or initiating payments to or from Silvergate. And then today, update, we're sorry to see Silvergate make this tough decision to wind down their operations. They were a partner and contributor to a growth of the crypto economy. Again, they're kind of stating here that they don't have any exposure to this, but this of course is not good for the overall crypto economy when you have one of the largest banking providers exit stage left. Now onto some more FUD. So this one was released by Coindesk, who I'm starting to think have some short positions in the market as well myself, due to the fact this is speculation at best, probably shouldn't be making headline news here. JP Morgan is cutting ties with crypto exchange Gemini. So within this, it says that Coinbase in blue, their relationship with JP Morgan will remain intact. But the sources, the unverified sources, are stating that JP Morgan ending its bank relationship with Gemini. Of course, that exchange owned by Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss. JP Morgan then declines to comment. So this is literally just sources. Maybe that's ketchup sauce or maybe barbecue. I'm not sure. And then Gemini had to tweet this out from their official Twitter account just a few hours back. Despite reporting to the contrary, Gemini's banking relationship remains with JP Morgan. So there's a lot of FUD on the banking interests of crypto-based businesses right about now. And it does seem that the news media is trying to FUD this all at once and really trying to smash this whole industry. So definitely within the eye of the storm at this moment in time when it comes to crypto and banking right now. One small ray of light throughout this is the fact that the SEC is actually having its butt kicked over in the courts here. So US judge approves the 1.3 billion Binance US deal to start buying up the Voyager assets. It rejected the SEC's 11th hour objection, and Judge Michael Wiles says this: I cannot put the entire case into indeterminate deep freeze while regulators figure out whether they believe there are problems with the transaction and plan. So a bit of a win here for crypto over the SEC. That is very good. And then to conclude with the banking stuff here, Kraken to launch its own bank very soon. We covered this earlier in the week. But there's actually been quite a bit of boisterousness and bullishness here from Marco Santori, who is the chief legal officer at Kraken. He says very much on track to launch very soon. This bank will be fully online and provide comprehensive deposit taking, custody and fiduciary services for digital assets. He's quoted as saying, we're going to have those pens with the little ball chains and we're going to order thousands of them and attach them to desks of Wall Street banks everywhere with our logo. So trying to put two fingers up to Wall Street there. Kraken was awarded the first Special Purpose Depository Institution SPDI in 2020 from the state of Wyoming as the first digital asset company in the US to receive a bank charter recognized under federal and state law. So this is sounding like they're going to launch something very, very soon. It won't have any in-person operations. It will be a mobile and online-based bank. So the bullishness around this is the fact that if we're losing banking partners left and right from the traditional world, well, it seems like one of our own, Kraken, is actually stepping up to the plate here and going to be able to provide the banking on and off ramps for crypto companies at a wide scale. So thankfully, many of these crypto exchanges have obviously made tons of money over the last few years. Kraken, Coinbase, those guys have been around for the 2017 and obviously the 2021 bubbles as well, and so have been able to stack serious cash away to actually take on ventures like this and really have the firepower to be able to fight back against all the FUD and bring out solutions to help the crypto economy. So devil's advocate question to leave you with today: if the banks no longer offer on and off ramps to crypto, would you prefer to actually hold crypto or hold cash? That might sound like a strange question, but say you're in a position where you've got quite a bit of cash in the bank and you want to invest it, but then they say, no, you can't actually get your money into crypto. Would you rather have that money already in crypto or stuck with US dollars or other fiat currency in your native bank account? Drop me a comment down below. As you can see from this, not too many votes here, of course, but from that straw poll, a lot of people preferring to hold cryptocurrency. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.